Hi, my name is Teo Lorenzo. I'm creator of Peekaboo, and I would like to tell a bit of the story behind the book and a little bit of quick video explaining how my process usually works for creating books, and in particular Peekaboo. So it actually came up first from a drawing, actually 4 drawings with the different seasons: winter, spring, autumn, and summer, with this little bunny and the tree. And I made this for my daughter's bedroom before she was born. And the tree changes seasons. There's also always different characters, and I created this bunny that I was always interacting with the characters that interact with the tree. And later on, I would really want to do a book about this character, and I really wanted to do a board book because since my daughter was born, we have lots of board books at home, and I fell in love with the genre. So I just really wanted to do it. So I had the idea of creating another character, and I thought, what would be funny to do? And I called them Peek and Boo. It's like, oh, this could be something. So I went about thinking that maybe Peek would be looking for Boo around the book in different settings. So the first one is them going to bed, and then there's others, which I'm really excited about. So I'll just show you a bit about my process. I first like to thumbnail. So I always do it on paper. My thumbnails always look something like this. This is actually not Peekaboo's thumbnails. I think I only have one for a cover here. She's actually quite old. But I always like to thumbnail very quickly on paper, just so my ideas flow and I can just experiment and I don't feel stuck to a file or anything. And then I go on to sketch phase after my thumbnails. So this is like an example. So they're quite tight, the sketches. They're not as messy as the thumbnails, but they're almost, as tight as I want them to be. See, like this, you can see, still a bit sketchy, will need some cleanup, but it's getting there. Once we're all happy with it, myself and the team, we go on to line work, cleanup. So this one. So you can see, let me see. This one is quite clean, and then you have this one, so you can see all the line work is very clean. So and everything is on model, so I just have to then get ready to color. Just show another one because this will show later. Yeah, like this. Then when I'm happy with the line work and everything is nice and clean, I like to go on to my what I call the color flats. So something like this. Let's just open one that is not a Photoshop file. For example, this one. So you can see I start adding colors, start playing with values, so everything is working and it's nice to look at. This one, I love this one. You can see there's no texture, no shadows, it's just flat colors. I just want to focus on that on this stage, so there it is. And I'm just going to show you this one because I'll show you later. Here we go. So once I'm happy with that, I'm gonna go on to the final painting. So when I'm happy with the colors and the values, I go on to finals. That's when you see more texture. So one obvious one is this one. Yes, a lot more. I'm gonna open my Photoshop. You see I have a lot more texture. Peekaboo doesn't have a lot of texture. I wanted to keep it pretty simple, but even his little cheeks have all the little textures and lines. I kind of like to become a bit more tactile. And let me see, I'll show another one. See, I love this one. So yeah, just so it looks a bit more tactile, but I like to keep it, pretty simple, because if it's too much texture on a board book, it might be a bit too much for little eyes. So I like to keep it very simple, colors very bright. So I love this spread, it's one of my favorites on Peekaboo. It's time for bed. So yeah, that's it. I hope you like it.